Hey fly friends, let's get ready for a photo shoot. A photographer friend of mine who moved away is in town, and so we decided to schedule a photo shoot. It's going to be 3 different outfits, all of which were sent to me by Proud Poppy. I might not be able to get to all 3 outfits, but I'm going to bring them, and I can always shoot one on my own if I need to. But Proud Poppy sent me 3 dresses, and I felt like I should shoot all 3 of them, right? I tried all of the outfits on last night and I didn't record it. I was lazy. So you'll just have to see them when I record content at the photo shoot today. Oh, and some life updates. I did see my doctor about my updated like A1C and to see how things are going with Manjaro, and my A1C is now in a normal range, which is amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm still not feeling the like appetite suppressant part, but I told my doctor like I'm fine with staying at the current dose, which is 10 milligrams. But she felt like the Manjaro should be working like to do that. So we have a couple more doses that she could increase. So she did increase it 1. So in a couple days, I'm going to be starting 12.5 milligrams. But I'm just so thrilled with my A1C progress. Like that's exactly what I wanted to be in the normal range. So I'm really happy with that. And she's happy with all of the other things that have been going on. Because I'm not tracking my weight, but she is. She's happy with how it's looking. And hopefully with the increased dose, we'll just continue in the right direction. In other news, I'm still unemployed and I'm considering going back to school. I currently only have an Associate of Art, and I was thinking, what about a bachelor's degree? A lot of the jobs I've been applying to require one, which I don't have, and so I've been getting denied for a lot of them, and I think that's probably why. Even like part-time jobs are asking you to have a bachelor's, which is bananas to me. If I did that, it could help increase my income in the long run. And it never hurts to go back to school and get a higher education, but at the same time, like, it's gonna be a lot of work. It'll all be online, which I'm thrilled about, and it would be a bachelor's in marketing, which would be helpful for my career as well as my own private business, Fly for Ginger. I did check and see what kind of credits would transfer from my AA, and the college that I'm looking at would only get me 30% of the way there. So it's better than nothing. It's less than I was hoping for, and it'll probably take longer than what I was also hoping for. Oh my gosh, I kind of forgot about my brows. I guess I should do those. I had in mind like maybe a year and a half to get it done. I would have to go really hard at it for it to only be a year and a half. The college that I'm considering, that I'm looking at, you pay like a flat fee per semester and you can take as many courses as you need to, or as you want to, as you can. And so basically you can start with like a few courses, and if you finish them quickly, you can add more courses in your semester. So it does kind of give you the option to move at your own pace and finish quicker if you need to. And my contact, the lady who's kind of helping me with admissions, she mentioned she worked full-time, had children, went to school full-time, had 0 credits to transfer, and she got her bachelor's, same one that I'm looking at. She got hers done in 3 years. And so I'm thinking like, well, if I already have some of the credits completed, and if I do full-time with no kids and no like extra job, or if I get a job, maybe I'll look at part-time for right now, then maybe I could get it done a little quicker than that. Kind of intimidating going back to school in your mid-30s. I think it's a good investment though, and if I can get it done, get a bunch of courses done each semester, it'll also help money wise, because if they just do the flat fee per semester, it means I could make it, cheaper the faster I complete things. The only thing is it's now an additional expense rather than income, but it's a good investment. I don't know. Like, what would you do if you were unemployed, finding it hard to get another job, and seeing like they all require higher education than you have. So I did actually go to university to get a bachelor's in accounting. I didn't realize that what I really enjoyed was bookkeeping. I don't know, just the tracking of the money and balancing a checkbook and all that I found interesting. But then when I went to school for actual accounting, I was like, this is not fun. So I did change like my major. Then I wanted to do like art, politics, and philosophy. But I just had so many medical issues when I was going to university. I got kidney stones, I had peptic ulcers, I had ovarian cysts. There was just like a lot going on, and it was early on in my PCOS, insulin resistance, like diagnosis and journey. So it was just a really difficult time to be like away from home, focusing on school. So I did drop out. I don't think I completed like a full year, and I definitely did not do well in school. So that was after doing a couple years of like community college. So I didn't finish my associates. I just like transferred over to university. So after I dropped out of university, I moved here to San Diego. And a few years later, I online finished my associates just to kind of wrap it up and get it done because I was really close to done with it. So it was just like, might as well do it. Why not? But yeah, up until now, I haven't really needed anything more than an associate's. I've had multiple jobs where that's all I had, but I was making really good money as a social media manager with no problems. But now that I'm back looking for jobs again, I'm just seeing there's not much out there that is in the range that I need to be paid that doesn't require that. So that's why I was like, maybe I need to consider going back to school. Yeah, college age me would never have thought that I would be just doing social media. I think at that time, like, social media wasn't like a job option, but now we have so many different like social media, like of course marketing was a job option, but just doing social media and managing another company's social media accounts just wasn't like a popular thing. So I feel like I really had to discover that on my own. And that's kind of how I got into the work, was offering to take over a company's social media. And then I just kind of went from there and managed other different social media accounts and had a lot of success with that. And that just was my career. So I got really lucky in those instances. So looking for a job and looking into a bachelor's degree has kind of been most of my life these days, along with YouTube and working on Fly for Ginger things. I'm back to like blogging every week. I'm posting YouTubes like 3 times a week. So I've been busy. And keeping very busy. I might add school on top of it all. It's crazy. I knew I didn't want to ever go back to school. So now that I'm like actually considering it is just wild to me. I didn't think I'd ever consider going back, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I mean, it's never too late to go back. It feels like it's harder to do once you're older. But at least it's all online. That'll be really helpful. Like, what happens when you go to take a test? Do they have to like, do you have to be on camera so they know that you're not cheating? Because otherwise, you could just like Google all the answers to everything, right? So they must have you take the assessments like on camera. If there's anyone out there who has gone back to school later in life and you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. It's just crazy because what I was planning for my life, you know, with my husband has kind of been derailed. We talked about doing some investments with our money, talked about maybe doing like an Airbnb and buy some property and travel and all that stuff. And once I lost my job, we kind of had to put all of that on pause And now that I'm talking about going back to school, it's probably, you know, a little bit farther down the road. But at least the thing is, like, if I can get my bachelor's and get a better paying job, then could reach those financial goals that much sooner once I finish it all, but it's just going to take time. I was also thinking it might just even look good on my resume to be in college. Like, even if I don't finish the bachelor's or I'm still like working on it, I can at least put it on my resume once I start. And, you know, I think that could help me get a leg up as well, especially since it'll be like I have all these years of experience, plus now I'm doing additional education. So, because a lot of people that are applying might have their bachelor's without the experience. Maybe I'm delulu. It would be a shame to do all of the education and all that work and not be able to find a job, but at least there's other jobs that I could do with the bachelor's. It doesn't just have to be social media management. It can also be just like marketing and other business and marketing things. Or I could switch to freelance and it just would like make me look more legitimate. And I can also apply what I learned to my own business. From my understanding, they have like pre-assessments, which have like unlimited takes, and then you can do the actual assessment. You have up to 4 tries for that. And the assessment is basically what signifies that you've, you know, learned what's in the course. And so if you have a lot of knowledge and experience, you can actually like, they don't call it this, but you could like test out of it, which I think is really cool so like maybe my experience that I already have could actually help me get through a bachelor's faster. We'll just have to see. I have all of my outfits already packed. I just need to decide which one I'm wearing first. I'll probably wear it with like sneakers, since everything I'm wearing has like heels and stuff, so I don't have to walk around in the heels. Maybe what I could do is take photos in one of the outfits in my front yard first and then have that done, since my friend Robin wanted to just do 2 outfits. And I need to do my hair. Like, I already put dry shampoo in it. I think I'm just gonna like brush it and call that a day. So I'll take you along for the photo shoot for some behind the scenes content and then show you the photos that we get. And that's the stuff. That's it. All right, see you at the photo shoot. Bye. So I met up with my friend Robin at Balboa Park, more specifically the Spreckles Organ Pavilion. It just has such beautiful columns and it's just so ornate and gorgeous. She was really great at directing, making sure my hair looked good, and we did a couple different placements and of course took some behind the scenes footage. And here are the photos that we got in that outfit. I quickly switched to the other outfit and we moved over here to where the seating is and just had like this sea of white seats, which was beautiful. And then went up to the actual like stage area, took some more photos there, just made sure to do lots of movement, and she got close-ups, far away photos, and they just turned out so beautiful. Here are some of my favorites from the shoot. And then of course we did a little video together before we said goodbye. I can't wait for her next visit so we can have another photo shoot. Thanks for joining. Bye.